everyone, it's VN Makeup. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the new Revlon Photo Ready Airbrush Foundation, as well as the Revlon Age Defying Powder, Face Powder. So first I'm going to start off with the foundation. I have been looking for a new foundation for a while, and like for a drugstore, I was using the Revlon Color Stay foundation, and I just stopped using it for a while because I didn't want that cakey feeling on my face, and I just kind of switched over to powder foundation and to tinted moisturizer. But I've been wanting to try a new drugstore foundation again, and I picked up the Photo Ready airbrush, and let me tell you, I am so glad that I did, because this thing is amazing. I love it. I'm gonna show you guys a demonstration of me putting on this right after in a second, but what it is just a mousse makeup. And when you think of airbrush, you know, I was thinking of the Temptu's airbrushing kits and stuff like that, and so you're thinking this is the same thing but it's in a can. And then especially with the way that it looks, like, you know, you want to think that you're like spraying it on your face and stuff like that. And I was just thinking, like, how would that be even, or, you know, when I read about this. And so what it is a mousse, and it actually sprays out into like a foam. It's really weird, but it's cool. I mean, it's weird in a good way. And it is supposed to be just light to medium coverage, but to me, I think it's actually full coverage for my skin. It's probably light to medium coverage if you have a lot of dark acne scars, or if you have acne on your face, or if you have really dark blemishes, then it's not going to cover that for you. But if you have like light blemishes and acne scars and so what, it will cover it up. And I do have a problem with just in my cheeks area. I have a lot of acne scars and blemishes in that area. Other places I'm okay on my face, but that's my problem area. And as you can tell, it's covered up my face pretty well with just one coverage. Secondly, it gives me it gives you like kind of like that glowy look, like that dewy look when you are finished applying it. It is wet when you apply it on your face at first, but it sets in about a minute or two, I want to say, and it just kind of makes your face glow. I love this look today. I don't know, I just love this foundation and how it feels on my face and how it looks. It's a really light feeling. I'm gonna stop doing that now. It's just a really light feeling, and it doesn't leave your face cakey looking at all. Although on its own, it does look oily. So if you have oily skin, like problem skin, and you want to use this on its own, it's going to look oily, even though it doesn't feel oily to you. Like when I touch my face after I put it on and after it dried, it doesn't feel oily at all. But you have to set it with a powder, because if you don't, it will look oily. And the powder that I'm using today actually is the Revlon Age Defying DNA, and Age Defying with DNA Advantage. And this is what it looks like. It comes with a little brush right here, and it has a nice mirror on the top. It's a nice size, and it feels really light too. It's not too pigmented, but it feels really light, and I feel that these two go really well together. And I set this right here with this today, and it feels really nice. It made my face matte looking, and it's like not like matte, you know, like powdery matte, but it gives kind of like a nice glow underneath, but at the same time it's not oily looking. So I really like that. But yeah, so overall I really recommend this foundation, and it's just really light, and I just love the way it looks, and I'm pretty sure it'll work on a lot of people. I think they have about 7 or 8 shades out there, and the color that I'm in is in natural beige, just for reference. It's the second lightest one there that I picked out. They had another one that's lighter, and I picked this one out, and it matches my skin perfectly. Like, I feel that it matches like my face and my neck just perfectly, because some other foundations, even powder that I use, it doesn't match my neck, and so I just kind of like, I tend to have to blend it down. And same with this one. This one I'm in light medium. I think they had 4 or 5 different shades for this powder. Yeah, so that's all. Keep on watching if you guys are interested on how I apply this, and along with this. Okay, so as you can see, I don't have anything on my face right now except for moisturizer. So I'm going to start off by, my bottle is kind of weird. It just comes off like that, but you're supposed to take it off this way. Anyhow, so you just spray a little bit on your hand. Whoa. And it's just like foamy, like that. Right there, can you see? And it reminds me of actually a bath bomb, kind of like fizzing. It's kind of weird. Never seen this in a foundation before, but just dab it and then it all goes away, just normal. So you can see I have a lot of like acne scars and blemishes on my face right here, like that I want to cover up. So I'm going to start off with this side first so you guys can see it. I'm going to dab it on first, and I'm using my favorite foundation brush, and it's the Flat Top Sigma, the dual fiber. Okay, it feels really wet on, but it does cover pretty well. Yeah. It feels, I don't know, it feels really, really light on. So I'm going to go over on this side now. And with this, it seems like a little goes a long way, because it's very, even though when it comes out it's like a big poof, it looks like it's a lot, but then it's not. And with just one spray like that, I got my whole entire face. And actually, I think that's a little bit too much for my face, because I don't need much on my forehead. I just kind of need to even out the rest of my face with my forehead, because my face, like this part down, is whiter than my forehead. So, and usually I don't have to do much with my forehead. But I do like how this looks. So it is drying. It still feels a little bit wet. I also have their powder here, the new one, and I'm going to try and put that on top of this and see how that feels, just to set it. But I love the look that it's giving. It's giving me like this glow. I don't know if you guys can see, because you guys are still zoom in. You can see it, like it covers most of my dark spots right here. This is like my most troubled area right here, and it seems to cover pretty well. And on this side as well, you guys can see. And I'm not sure if you guys can see the difference between and after, but it does cover, and it gives me like this dewy look, I want to say, like, I don't know. And it's drying. It takes a little while to dry, I have to say that. When you first put it on, it feels really wet, and it feels actually very light. It doesn't feel as heavy or as thick as the photo finish. So I do like it. Yeah, I do like this foundation, because I've been on a hunt for a new foundation, and I've kind of don't know which one to try. I was thinking of trying the Maybelline Fit Me, because I've seen a lot of people talk about it. Yeah, so far I really like it. It does kind of make it a little bit shiny, like oily looking, it looks that way, but it's not. When you touch the face, it doesn't, you know, feel like that. So let me try and set the powder. And with the powder, I'm going to use the round top kabuki. And this is also their new Age Defying with DNA Advantage right here. And I am in the color light medium. And then with the foundation, I'm in the color natural beige. Natural beige right here. Okay, so I'm just going to swirl it. And it has like this really nice design on there. Let's get the swirls out. Not sure my brush is picking up any. But I'm just covering my trouble spots first. It's kind of like my T-zone. And on my cheeks. Okay, and here we are. I really like it, you guys. I don't feel like I have, you know, tons and tons of layer on my face even after the powder, and the powder seems to set it really well. That oily looking feeling, that oily look that I told you about, it went away after I put this on, so it goes really well together. These two things right here. If you are oily skin like I am, I wouldn't recommend this to you on its own, but using the two of them, I would recommend it. I just love this look. I think it's going to be my new favorite foundation. Okay, so I totally recommend this foundation. If you are interested, you can go grab yours right now. They have it on sale this week at Walgreens. Buy one, get one 50% off. And then also at Ulta as well for Revlon. And also this right here, I recommend it to go with this. It's a nice light powder. I haven't tried it on its own yet, so I can't tell you how that works, but the purpose of me getting it was to set this right here, and so far it seems to work perfectly. So yeah, alright, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!